Right, today I decided we're going to have a man-to-man discussion about, or man-to-woman discussion, or woman-to-man discussion. And it's my vlog on the 22nd of July, Tuesday. Now, flags, right? This is really getting on my nerves. You know, when Scotland becomes independent, right? You know, this flag, this blue stuff on here, right, will have to go, right? But we don't have to, right? I don't think it has to. Scotland, right? If Scotland wants its independence, then fine. It keeps our royal family, so it can still be British, so we can still keep the flag. The only thing stopping Scotland becoming independent is the fact that everyone in Britain wants to keep this flag. So fine. Scotland becomes independent, right? It keeps our queen, keeps the flag, but it can have everything else. Tax raising flowers, goat herding flowers. Exactly, it can have its own flowers as well, right? But what gets me, right, is this flag. Now, when I was in school, right, we were forced, that's forced, right, to forget about the Bombleton. This is an old football flag because I used to follow Wales. You know this flag, right? When we were in school, right, we used to do art lessons, and it would take 3 or 4 days to do our flag, right? First of all, they would say, right, do the outline of a dragon. Has anyone ever tried in England to draw a dragon? No, because they can't do it. Has anyone in Scotland tried to do a dragon? No, because they don't exist in Scotland. They only fly around Wales. But the fact of the matter is, right, this flag, right, we have to spend about 4 or 5, 8 days. It took us 3 weeks, right, to draw a dragon in the art classes, right? 4 months later, we put the green background on there. It took us a whole year to draw a flag. That's all we did in our art lessons. And in England, oh, it's easy. All you got to do is grab a ruler, put a few lines on it, colour it in, right? And that's it. That's like half an hour art lesson. And you know what the English people did, right? They learned in that time, right? They learned English, mathematics, science, and all the rest of it. And do you know why the English are more intelligent than us Welsh? Because we had to draw a bloody flag with a dragon on it. It took so long to do the flag, right? And that's why in Wales we're not that intelligent as English people. Because you know what they were doing? After 10 months later, after we'd actually done the flag in our lessons, right? Perfected the Welsh flag in England, they had read 12 books of Shakespeare, 18 mathematic whatever, and they had learned how the earth goes round the bloody moon. And what were we doing? We were still painting our flags. I tell you what, do you know how hard it is to do a flag, a Welsh flag? Well, first of all, you've got to have a red pen, right? Wet red felt tip. And you know what they used to do? They used to tell us, big A1 piece of paper, right? Do a dragon on that. And if you didn't get the dragon outline right, they would say, right, here's another. And do you know the amount of trees that used to waste? So many trees, it's unbelievable, right? So after that, right, do you know what they did with our flags then? They said, oh, that's nice, that's great, and then they used to throw them in the bin. Do you know, we used to go through packs and packs of red pen, and do you know what, after that, our parents used to have to use all their income for the whole week. Therefore, we couldn't eat or do anything, right, because they had to fill in the green stuff. What's all that about? Oh, and do you know the other thing as well is, they deliberately gave us black paper, right? So not only did we have to try and ink in the black paper in black on black, that's how cruel they were in our schools, right? And then you used to try to do red stuff on black. It just didn't work. That's why it took 4 years to do the flag. And we spent all the time in schools just doing these flags. Look at this flag, right? Look, this is the old flag of sort of Iraq, Saddam Hussein. Don't ask. I was there, and there's blood on that flag. But anyway, as you can see it. But anyway, this flag, right? You know, what they got to do there? All they did, right? They cut out 3 stars, right? 1, 2, 3, and there's another one there, right? On a white background, bit of silk, because that's what they did in Iraq. Then they gave all their students in school silk. So they glued 3 stars on the silk. What does that take? And then what they used to do, they used to dip the flag in cow's blood, right? Bring it out, right? Bottom bit done. How long's that taken? About a minute. And then the black stuff, right? What they did with the black stuff, right? They got a bit of the sky up there. They waited until the evening, right? So it took a whole day. They cut a bit of the black sky out and they threw it at the bottom of the flag. That's it. And Iraqi children are more intelligent than Welsh children because it took them a day, right? English children, it took them 30 minutes. And Welsh children, 10 years to do their flags in art lessons and throughout their entire school. So that's why Welsh people ain't that intelligent, because we have to do these flags. It's blooming disgusting. And do you know what? That's why, that goes back to the original thing, that's why the Scots have got to keep this flag, right? Yeah? So, English people don't have to draw the dragon on the Union Jack, right? And anyway, it's easier to get blue pens than it is to get green, right? If you put green instead of the blue, what's all that going to be about, you know? We'll have to get new sets of pens, and English people ain't going to be able to cope with it. So therefore, I plead to the Scots, go independent, right? You're still going to keep our Queen, but whatever you do, still keep the Union Jack. Scots people, keep the Union Jack. Please do that, right? Because it's going to mean that our people in England and Wales are going to be so uneducated, because we're going to spend years doing the green on the flag and redesigning it. It's going to ruin our lives, and it's all because you won't keep the flag, Scotland. So anyway, this is KARL-JAMES LANGFORD on the 22nd of July, and hopefully this is going to be so crap. I'm going to get so many thumbs down on YouTube. That's absolutely awesome. But anyway, that's me. Anyway, take care, folks. That's the Union Jack today, and it's me, KARL-JAMES LANGFORD, being absolutely awesome. Cheers. More about Lost Days on my vlog tomorrow, so you're all going to be watching, including you, Laura. Is it Laura or Lorna? And Mark. Mark, hey, dashing in that photograph of yours. Cool. And everybody else. So anyway, go for it. Bye.